So okay, we kind of come down to this image here as we talk about your photography, your self-portraiture, your being a model, and self-acceptance. Uh, Here it is, right here. This one
Yeah,
here is one I'd like to close off with.
that's a
A
great one
beautiful
to close
image.
off with, in fact.
Yeah, and like again the composition. I love that. I'm very interested to hear. Just very interested to hear what went into this. What's behind this image?
Thank you. This is probably the most important image that I gave you, because this is the image that I took right after my thesis series in school. So I did these series of color self-portraits for my thesis. They were in studio. I had a piece of fabric with me in almost every shot, maybe not covering me, but it was still there, almost like a security blanket. So, and plus it was in the confines of a studio. So I still felt a safe aspect to it. So even though, and I was by myself still, but it was still a safe thing. And the pictures, in my opinion, were not so successful. The school loved them. I received an award of a visual arts award for that series, but I didn't think it was the most successful because I think I was still too contained. I didn't feel confident yet. So after I graduated, I said, okay, well, I did this. I already, my clothes are off now. I exposed my body to a small amount of people at the time because there was no websites at the time. So what's next? Mm-hmm. For me, it was the obvious. Go outside and really be free. And this image is called ritualistic cleansing, and that's exactly what it is. It's a cleansing of me, a cleansing of my soul, to finally allow myself to be who I am, to finally feel beautiful for the very first time. This was the shot that did that. And this shot has been published a few times. I sold it a few times. And it was shot on Agfa 25, I remember, because I absolutely loved the contrast and I wanted it to be a bold contrast. Mm. And it was shot, and I printed it in the dark room with, I think if I remember correctly, I put a little something over the lens for a couple of seconds to make the soft focus. And it also, it also had some reviews in the New York Times with the shot. So yeah, so this I'm very proud of the shot, in fact.